Today is day 25, and I want to talk to you about a book that I read years ago that really made a lot of sense to me. It's called The Purple Cow by Seth Godin. And I want you to imagine, so it's a fabulous book. I recommend it. Really a lot of great information in there. But I want you to imagine that if you're driving down the road and you look over to your left and you see a field full of cows in there. I mean, nothing really unusual, but what if you were to drive and you looked over and you saw a purple cow standing in the field? What would you do? It's really unique. Most likely you would stop the car, probably get out, take a picture of it with your phone. Maybe some of you might even go try to take a selfie with that purple cow. And you would go on when you would get home or when you got to work, you would be talking about this purple cow that you saw. It would be unforgettable. The whole concept about this purple cow idea is to be unforgettable in what you do. So how can you be the purple cow of your Scentsy business? How can you be the purple cow Scentsy consultant? What can we do? There's a couple ways that every consultant, so regardless of where you are, even if you happen to be in the same neighborhood as another Scentsy consultant, you can do specific things to make yourself stand out and to kind of be that unforgettable consultant. You want to be the consultant when people need Scentsy and when they ask, oh, where can I get some Scentsy? You want to be that person where people are recommending you and saying, you know what, call so-and-so, she's fabulous. She's so great at getting orders in. She's so good at returning my calls. You want to be that go-to person. When somebody's thinking about a fundraiser, you want people to say, there is a fantastic fundraiser. There's a fantastic person that you can work with. And this is the reason why. So I'm going to give you 8 points that you can work into your business to help you be unforgettable. The very first thing that all consultants can do if you really want to make a huge impact on your customers is to give on-time deliveries. I cannot even begin to tell you how many times people have called me up and say they have a Scentsy consultant, but they can't place their order with them because they only place an order every month or every 2 months, and they need this product in before their Scentsy consultant is going to be able to place their order. Or else they've placed their order, they've paid for their order, but they've never received their order. It's happened countless times over the course of my time being a Scentsy consultant, and it's really sad that these customers are having this experience with Scentsy, with a product that they really love. So if you want to stand out, the very best thing you can do is really give that best on-time delivery. You're going to be able to just set yourself apart. If you don't happen to have an order going in, so they're going to be able to get discounted shipping, I always let my customers know and say, you know, if it's okay, I can hold on to this order for just a couple days as I'm collecting orders. And then sometimes if I don't have an order going in, I will, just to help share the cost, to cut that shipping down for that customer, I will go and I will call and follow up with past customers to see if they need anything so that I can get everybody discounted shipping. But I'll let them know it's their choice. You know, if they need this right away, I'm not going to be able to get them discounted shipping, but I'll be happy to place the order so that it can be, you know, delivered within, you know, shipped out between 10 business days, and they can, you know, really get it between 2 to 3 weeks of time of being able to place that order for them. So I let my customers know, and I do what is best for them. The second thing that you can do to make yourself stand out as an exceptional Scentsy consultant is to keep your promises. If you say that you give free samples with every order, then do that. Follow through with what you say you do. Be sure you're giving out those free samples. If you tell somebody you're going to bring them a catalog, please do it. Be as quick as possible about it within the next day. It's just a quick turnaround time of following through with your promises. If you don't know an answer to a question, this happens to me all the time. There's lots of questions that I don't know, but I will tell my customers, you know what, let me find out for you. And I do that. I follow up, find the answer to their questions, and call them back so that I can give them the answer to their questions. So if you just follow through on your promises, you're going to be an exceptional consultant in their eyes. The third thing that you can do is be the convenient rep. That doesn't mean that that's all you do, that you let people dictate your time frame of when they can meet with you, when they can host parties, but you're being convenient. You're finding common ground. Don't make it hard for your customers to get a hold of you or to get their orders from you. If you need to, you can have one day a week that you deliver orders, and if anybody needs their order before that, they can come to your house, or there can be a specific, an easy, common place where you guys can all meet. Make it convenient for your customers to be able to get in touch with you as well as to receive their products. The fourth thing that you can do is reward loyalty. There's nothing better than having loyal customers return to you, but even better is when loyal customers refer people to you or refer you to be the consultant to host somebody's party who wants a party. Lots of fun things that you can do to reward loyalty. There's the hole punch cards where you give a free product or something, a half price item, whatever it is that you decide you want to give after they have filled up, punching their holes in their cards that they have, the frequent buyer cards. Another idea that you could do is, every now and then you can just select 3 customers and send a little thank you gift to them in the mail. It's something super easy. It's just like a $5 gift card to, a coffee shop, and then just write a cute little note saying, thanks a latte for being one of my best customers. Just something out of the blue, just letting them know that you really appreciate them as a customer. Other ideas that you can do is if you have orders going in and you have an extra half price item, say that perpetual party reward is not given to another host, and you have this extra half price item, I can call up my past customers and just say, you know what, I just wanted to tell you how much I really appreciate you allowing me to be your Scentsy consultant, and I wanted to see if there is anything that you would like for 50% off. I'm placing an order and I just wanted to tell you thank you. So if there's anything you need, please let me be able to purchase for you and give you, 50% off this time with it. So just a little action that you can use to let your customers know how much you appreciate them. The fifth thing that you can do to stand out is to go the extra mile with the host rewards. I mean, we have generous, very generous hostess rewards, but I want to make sure all of my hostesses realize and really feel how much I appreciate them holding a party for me. So before the party starts, I thank all the guests for coming, and I have just a little gift, just a little something all wrapped up cute and nice that I take the time and announce before all of the guests at the party, and just telling them how grateful I am, that so-and-so is hosting a party, that she opened up her home and she invited all of her friends to have, a fun evening together, and just let them know how I appreciate, and I know how busy everyone is, and I really just want to thank her. So I just make this little talk all about the host and just give her a fun little freebie. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be Scentsy products. It could be a chocolate bar wrapped up. It could be gum. It can be anything you want, but just making it cute and taking that extra time to make her feel how much you appreciate what she's doing. All right, the sixth thing that you can do, and I think this is huge, it's such a simple thing, but it really can make a big difference, is writing thank you cards. Having thank you cards for every single customer. So whether it's an online order or else it's customers from a party, if it's customers from a fundraiser, you want to be able to acknowledge them. You want to be able to build another connection with each customer that you have. And so just simply writing a thank you to them. Another great way to do this is to shout it out on Facebook. Just go to their wall and write, hey, thank you so much for your Scentsy order. I'll let you know when it ships, or else if it has shipped, just say, oh, thank you so much for your Scentsy order. I'm so excited. I know that it just shipped and I can't wait to see, where you put it in your home. Another idea for number 7 is, this is a cute, fun way that you can really set yourself apart, is sharing recipes. and it just makes them feel special. That feels like you've just taken an extra, minute of your time to make sure that they are having a good experience with Scentsy. There's so many fun recipes out there. I mean, even in our new current catalog, they have recipes, mixes in the actual catalog that our customers can see. But what you can do is just simply get a recipe card and just fill out just a couple different recipe mixes. And from on the top, you can just say, Scentsy recipes from your Scentsy consultant, and then put your name down, and then just add, in 3 to 5 different types of recipes on it, or even 1 to 2 if you want to just start out with, and put those in the bag of every single customer order, or put them in with your thank you cards if you're mailing out thank you cards to those online orders. And what's going to happen is you are going to give all of those customers another chance to see your name and to think about you when they want Scentsy. And you're going to pique their curiosity. They're going to look at that mixture and think, oh, wow, I wonder how that's going to mix together. And perhaps next time when they place an order, they're going to order those 2, maybe 2 of those bars that you suggested would make a fantastic recipe. Lastly, the way to stand out is with reorder postcards and following up. There's so much to be said for following up with our customers. Just because a customer ordered with us once does not mean they're really our customer. When they reorder with us the second time, when they order from us the second time, that's kind of when they really become our customer. They've had a choice, and they've chosen to come back to you. So step up your game and to follow through with your customers. I like to send out reorder postcards, and I'll put, sometimes it's simply, have you seen the new Scentsy products if the catalog has changed. I like to send my postcards out if they haven't ordered from me within 3 months. So technically really 4 months from the time that they place their first order. And if they haven't ordered within that time frame, then I'll send them out a reorder postcard. And sometimes it's simply just saying, hey, there's a new catalog out. Just contact me if you'd like me to send you one. Or else I'll put a scent of the month sticker, or I'll put a couple different new scent of the month, or a couple different stickers of fragrances that they can sniff. Or else I will do any specials that is going on. And I just simply put out little teasers for them to remind them, like, hey, if you are in need of Scentsy, you can give me a call and I'd be happy to help you out. Other ways that you can do your follow-up is simply following up that 2-2-2 method, following up 2 days after they get their order and just checking in and just saying, hey, I just wanted to make sure you're happy with your order. And usually that's where people will say, if they have a question about setting up their products or how much wax to use, that's usually where they're going to ask those questions, so that you can really stand out and you can help them by having a fantastic experience right from the beginning. And then 2 weeks, you can do another follow-up call and just say, hey, I'm checking in with you. And this is a great time, because most of the people that I talk to that are my first-time customers, they'll say, you know what, the wax is still in there, but it's just not smelling as much anymore. And that's when I can tell them, again, it's time to change their wax. Usually until they experience it the first time, they don't remember me telling them, that their wax doesn't evaporate, only the fragrance will be released. So it allows me to help them have a great experience by letting them know when they can no longer smell the fragrance, that's time to change the wax. So then I always give my favorite tip of changing the wax, which is placing cotton balls in and then simply wiping out the dish, just so that I can be more helpful to my customers and make sure they're having a positive experience with their products. And then following up 2 months, if you haven't heard from them in 2 months' time, it's a great time to call up and just say, hey, just wondering, just checking how you're doing with your Scentsy products. Is there anything I can order for you? Simple as that. Or else if you want to lead with samples, really, really easy. There's so many different ways that you can stand out as an exceptional Scentsy consultant. Market yourself, brand yourself, whether that's with t-shirts, with bags, labeling your car, having a vinyl on your car, putting flyers in your community area, doing events for local events, and taking warmers to different locations, different retail establishments. Just make sure that people know your name So then when people are thinking, gosh, really want to try Scentsy, or I need to reorder Scentsy, you are the first person that people think of to recommend or to call. So guys, I hope that there's some of these suggestions that you can think of that, yeah, you want to start implementing in your business. But the challenge is to think outside of the box, and how can you stand out to be that purple cow in the Scentsy world? Okay, bye guys.